Hi everyone, welcome back to Eco and Crafts. Slightly different location today. I kind of wanted to show off our tree. It's an unusually sunny day for a December in the UK at the minute, but I thought I'd do a hopefully quite short video. I've got tons of gifts to wrap, and for the last few years I've been trying to sort of make my own wrapping paper in the sense of using recycled brown paper and basically decorating that paper myself and using that to wrap the gifts. I found that it's a lot cheaper than using a lot of the shop bought paper, and I'm sure it's a lot more eco-friendly as well. You can literally just use whatever sort of crafty items you might have around the house, and you can really just let your imagination run wild with it. If that feels like something you might want to give a go, then I've got a few ideas I'll be doing this year. I'll show you whatever I end up using as we just go along in the video, and you can see what you think. Let me know in the comments below if you've used any other ways to keep Christmas as eco-friendly as possible, and if you have any other design ideas you'll be using for yourselves. Without wasting any more time, let's just get straight into it. Okay, I've just had a super quick scavenge around our flat. These are the bits I've found so far. So kind of got some festive coloured paints, a sort of bronze spray paint, paintbrushes, and then for years I've just been collecting ribbons that have kind of come with presents, come with other gifts, come wrapped around things you might be given at Christmas yourself at the shop. These are all the festive sort of coloured ribbons I've got, so often I use those instead of the kind of thin metallic plasticky ones. If none of these kind of are long enough or fit, then I often use this kind of red and white butcher's twine, which coupled with the brown paper I think looks really kind of vintage, and I do really like how it looks anyway. And then obviously got my recycled brown paper, just a huge roll of that. In addition, if you have any stamps already, this one I need to glue back together, but if you've got kind of any festive stamps, then that can kind of take away a bit of the stress of having to like draw anything. And then I'm just going to grab some cardboard, I think, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so a really easy place to start is just by grabbing some decorations off your tree and using them as templates. So I've just got the star, bauble, cut round it, and then you already have two templates. So as the saying goes, don't work harder, work smarter, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to be using the spray paint to start with these two. So we'll go outside, make sure you find yourself a nice well-ventilated spot. The first one kind of didn't go so well. You kind of got to blast downwards with the spray paint and then it's kind of all good to go. Again, it's really quick. And obviously you can pop them wherever you want. I'm just kind of doing a bit of a random distribution of stars. And then again, it also dries really quickly, so your paper will be good to go in no time. And then just using the other template, so again, just blasting downwards. Try to actually direct the spray paint where you want it to go, and don't do what I did, which is basically just cover my hands and my rings in the spray paint. But anyway, otherwise it's pretty much just the same sort of process as before. And again, obviously I've got this bronze spray paint, but you could use any sort of festive colours. And I think it looks pretty effective and it's super quick and easy. So my next one is a design that I do pretty much most years. I just find it really quick and easy. I think the colours are really effective against the brown paper. So just really quick cartoon style sort of impression of holly leaves. You can obviously make them as big and small as you want. Just got some green paint. I'll just speed this up, but obviously it does take a bit longer than the spray painting one, but I do kind of like the sort of, as I said, the colours that it gives, just so you can see what I'm doing in a bit more detail. And then just using the end of a pencil, just dip that into a bit of red paint. You've got your berries. Again, it's really quick and easy, really straightforward. I don't think you need amazing painting skills. I think it looks pretty good. Next up, same sort of idea as the first one, another bauble off the tree, draw around it, cut around it, and then again you've got two stencils ready to use. This time I'll be using a sponge, so it's literally like an old car wash sponge. Well, it's not actually been used before, but I tend to use this for my arts and crafts. So just make it a little bit sort of more moist. I've got a bit of silver paint to go with it. And then just again, holding your stencil nice and still, just kind of dab straight downwards. Kind of went a bit heavy-handed on the paint there, but kind of keep dabbing and it'll kind of work its way to a more even consistency. And then again, just picking the stencil straight back up again and find another patch. So this is the end result. Again, I think it looks pretty effective. And then for the other way around, again, we're just dabbing around the periphery of the stencil. You know, it does take longer than using the spray paint, but obviously I appreciate not everyone has spray paint and not everyone has kind of a safe location in which they can really use it in. So this is a good alternative, and you're just kind of giving the impression, giving the sort of outline of the reindeer head. And again, when you've got a few, I think it gives quite a good effect. So you can see the end result here. And then for my last one, I'm literally running out of brown paper at this time, so we only have a little bit of paper left. But just again, really quick and easy with the green paint, just again, impression of Christmas trees. And then I'm just using some kind of bronze coloured paint to draw some stars. So I'm literally doing like an A shape and then a horizontal line across. Again, just a really quick way of doing the stars, and then just a few again bronzy gold baubles. Obviously you could jazz it up and have loads of different colours, but I'm just kind of keeping it classic. And here's the end result, which again, I think, especially in the sort of candlelight or in the Christmas tree lights, I think it looks really effective. So this is the full selection of what I've been up to. I've already made a start on some of the wrapping. Hopefully you guys found this interesting or useful. Maybe I've given you guys some ideas of things you can do yourself this Christmas. As always, if you liked it, please consider liking, subscribing and ringing that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Merry Christmas.